Well, I have just finished testifying. I answered every one of their questions as fully as I could, based on what I knew. And what I knew is what I said in my statement this morning. I never met Jeffrey Epstein, never had any connection or communication with him. I knew Ghislaine Maxwell casually as an acquaintance. But whatever they asked me, I did my very best to respond. It was disappointing that they refused to hold a public hearing, so I wouldn't have to be out here characterizing it for you. You could have seen it for yourself. We had asked for that. We think it would have been better for the committee and its efforts to gather whatever information they are seeking. We had a bit of a challenge in the beginning because we had agreed upon rules based on the fact it was going to be a closed hearing at their demand, and one of the members violated that rule, which was very upsetting because it suggested that they might violate other of our agreements.
So Hillary Clinton just finished her, I guess, her oversight committee deposition about the E-files, seeing what's her relationship to Mr. E, Ghislaine Maxwell, all of these things. And you have to pay attention to what's going on. Why all of a sudden Hillary Clinton is coming out trying to get this over with, trying to make sure that she's clean of this? Why is she in the media? Why is she talking? Why is she getting the photo ops? Why is she coming out more? It's because she's trying to run for president. The reason why Hillary Clinton is coming back into the media's eye, and she's using these files to help her prop up and get herself cleansed from this, is because she wants to run for president. So you telling me your husband was in these photos with Mr. E and Ghislaine, and you never met Mr. E? You never been around him? You was around Ghislaine Maxwell in passing? Common sense people don't believe what she's saying. But what she's trying to do, she's trying to clean up her image because she thinks that she has a shot for running for president. Because you know what? The Democrats don't believe in Gavin Newsom because all the problems that he has in California. They don't believe in Kamala. Hillary Clinton is the dark horse for the Democrats. They're trying to see how does she react and how does people react to her coming back into the spotlight. So we have to be smart and understand what is going on. She's had all this time to talk about these files. All this time. They've been talking about her in these files and her husband in these files forever. So now why all of a sudden she wants to talk about it now? Why is she in front of the media now? What is her game? They're trying to measure and see how popular she can be. They're trying to see if she can drum up some energy for people to push her to run for president. Because with the Democrats, they don't believe in Newsom. Newsom has too much problems and things going on in California. Too many things that the Republicans can use against him in a debate, right? Kamala, same thing. She didn't do well the last time. They don't want to invest that money. Right now, Hillary is the best option for the Democrats because why? She's far removed from when she was in office and doing these things. Now she's cleaning herself from these files. So now she doesn't really have a tarnished image. It hasn't been touched. She's been chilling. I believe after she ran against President Trump, they've always told her, just chill. Stay out of trouble. We're going to try to bring you back. And we're going to see if America loves you, if you can drum up the people on the left to support you. Because Gavin Newsom is not looking good. Kamala Harris is not looking good. I believe that the Democrats are really trying to push for Hillary, and they're trying to slide her in there, and they're trying to cleanse her name, everything right now, and give her 2 years to start drumming up some energy and start drumming up support. Watch.
Had to cease the hearing for a period of time until we could get assurances that no rules would be broken going forward, and we returned to answer questions repetitively, literally over and over again. I don't know how many times I had to say I did not know Jeffrey Epstein. I never went to his island. I never went to his homes. I never went to his offices. So it's on the record numerous times. It then got, at the end, quite unusual because I started being asked about UFOs and a series of questions about Pizzagate, one of the most vile, bogus conspiracy theories that was propagated on the internet, that was serving as the basis of a member's questions to me. So I can only say that the best exchange that I had came at the very end, when, contrary to every other deposition they have taken, no Republican member asked any questions about Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell to anyone else they have deposed. And in fact, the Republican members didn't even show up for the deposition of Les Wexner. And when I said that, I had to point out that the only questions that any Republican member asked of any of the people they deposed was of former Attorney General Bill Barr, when Chairman Comer asked him about the allegations, in his view, about Russia's involvement in my election in 2016.
What we see from Hillary, and we see this time and time again from every Democrat that runs: make myself the victim so people can feel sorry for me. This happened, the Republicans weren't there, they were asking me this question, and they asked me this, and it hurt my feelings, blah, blah, blah. She's very blah, right? No energy, no emotion. She hasn't changed, right? And I believe that the Democrats are trying to see what energy, what support. Do people feel sorry for her? Do people still love her, even with her connection to Bill Clinton? But we know that the Clinton Foundation got some issues going on from the past and things that they've done with money. But I really feel that Hillary is the dark horse for the Democrats. She's the dark horse for the Democrats because they don't believe in Gavin. He has too many things against him. They damn sure don't believe in Kamala. She just doesn't have it. She doesn't have a cause, a phase, anything. She just doesn't have it. She doesn't have it. And I believe they're saying, you know what? Hillary's been laying low. She ain't been in no trouble. Only thing that we got to get over the hump is this. Let's push her through. Let's push her through. Maybe her and maybe Gavin as vice president. Who knows? But I really feel that they're going to start putting more and more energy into Hillary. You're going to start seeing Hillary in more and more things. She was at, I believe, a forum with the Trump deranged syndrome, getting mad about Trump, trying to poke the bear, right? She's trying to drum up interest. They're trying to put her out there to see what can she get. But the thing is, though, she hasn't changed. She's just dry. There's no energy. She's just there. She's trying to point herself out as the victim, but she's just not hitting it for a lot of Americans. But you got to watch out for Hillary. She's still formidable. She still has the Clinton name, no matter what happened. All these files, even though her husband was in there and all the photos, right? So we definitely don't believe that she never met Mr. E, because we definitely believe that she has. Your husband knows him. Come on. Come on. What marriage do you know where the husband knows somebody and the wife don't know him if he's been around him all the time? Like, I think she needs to understand that America is not stupid. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, going to keep this thing rock, keep it going. I appreciate you guys tapping into the Patreon as well. Monday through Friday, we got the No Filter Morning Show, 10:21 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you tap in every morning, Monday through Friday. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.